Oh yes, we're back. We've got video number 2, so it's lesson number 2. We're looking at index laws and simplifying. So here it is. We've got some brackets, and then when you multiply these, we might need to use some of our index laws. So let's get cracking. Now, how do you expand these brackets? You take whatever's on the outside and multiply it by whatever's on the inside. So like this over here. We've got 2x on the outside. We're going to multiply that by 3x. What's that going to give us? So we're doing, let's go with this, 2x multiplied by 3x. So that there's going to give me 6x squared. So I'll put that there, 6x squared. And then next we're going for 2x multiplied by a positive 5. So that's 2x times by 5. We'll write that down here, 2x times 5. That's just 10x. So we're going to go plus 10x. Done. Expanded. Next one. Same sort of thing. Take whatever's on the outside, multiply it by the inside. But beware this time that you've got a negative number on the outside, right? That's negative 4x squared. So we're doing minus 4x squared multiplied by x. And so using our index laws again, we can pretend that's a 1 over there. And so we've got minus 4, add the powers, x to the power of 3. So that's the first part, minus 4x to the 3. And then let's switch colors real quickly. We've got minus 4x squared multiplied by minus 2y. So let's go with minus 4x squared times minus 2y. First thing to note is you've got two negative numbers. So minus 4 times minus 2 is going to give me a positive 8 this time, right? So make sure you've got that. And then, well, x squared and then y. Can't combine those together, so we'll leave it like that. That's just going to be plus 8 x squared y. Done. Next one, here we go. Slightly higher power here. So we've got x to the 5 times by 4. So x to the 5 multiplied by 4 is just going to be 4x to the 5. And then next part, we've got x to the 5 multiplied by minus 3x to the 6. So x to the 5 times minus 3x to the 6. That's just going to give me, well, minus 3 first. And then add the powers again, x to the power of 11. So there we go, let's make that a bit better. 5, there we go. So we'll go with, that expands to 4x to the 5. There we go. And then minus 3x to the 11. Done. Next part, 3 terms inside your brackets. So make sure you just multiply whatever's on the outside by each of the things on the inside. So minus 3y, we're timesing that by 5y to begin with. So minus 3y times 5y. That's going to give me minus 15 and y squared. So minus 15y squared. Next, we'll go with minus 3y times by positive 2x squared. So minus 3y times by 2x squared. Now minus 3 times 2, that's minus 6. And then we're going to have x squared and y, because again, you can't bring those together. So just minus 6x squared y. And then one more, we've got to do minus 3y times that by minus 10y to the 4. So minus 3y times by minus 10y to the 4. The minus 3 times the minus 10, that's going to give me a positive answer, so positive 30. And then add the powers here, so it's y to the 1, y to the 4, all together y to the power of 5. So we'll have plus 30y to the power of 5. Okay, great. Next. This time you've just got the minus there on the outside of your bracket. This is exactly the same as writing this, minus 1 on the outside, and then 4x squared minus 2x plus 7. Okay, so that minus is just going to affect everything on the inside. It's the same as just taking minus 1 and timesing it through your bracket. So that times that, that's the same as going, well, minus x times by 4x squared. So that's just minus 4x squared. Next, we have minus times by the minus 2x. That's like minus 1 times minus 2x. What's that going to give me? That's now going to be positive. So we've got positive 2x. And finally, the minus there times by that positive 7. That's like minus 1 times by 7, which is just minus 7. Great. Let's just whack this all down in a row. So we've got minus 4x squared plus 2x and then minus 7. Done. Okay, next one, 2 brackets, expand the first one, expand the second one, and then see if you can collect it together at the end. So 5x times by 3x, that's going to give me, let's write this out here, 5x times 3x, 5 times 3, 15, and then x times x, remember index laws, x squared. So 15x squared. And then we've got 5x times by 7. So that's 5x times 7, which is going to be, well, 35x. So we can say plus 35x. And now be careful because this bracket here, what's on the outside, you've got, well, minus 6 there on the outside. So let's make that a bit better. There we go. Minus 6. So we're doing minus 6 times by 8x. So minus 6 times by 8x. That's going to give me minus 48x. We'll put that down there. Minus 48x. And minus 6 times by positive 3. So minus 6 times 3, which is just going to be minus 18. So we'll throw that on the end. Minus 18. Are there any like terms here? Yes, there are. I think we've got this. We've got the minus 48x and we've got the positive 35x. So we can bring those together, simplify those down. So we've got 15x squared. And then what's that there? 48 and 35. So that's going to be minus 13x and then minus 18. There we go. That's simplified down as much as possible. Again, same sort of thing, but with some powers, right? So minus 3x to the 4 times by 2, that's just going to be minus 6x to the 4. And the next part, minus 3x to the 4 times by 7xy. So there we're going to have, well, minus 3 times 7, that's minus 21. Then x to the 5, and then y. And then for the next bracket now, we've got this time a positive 4y cubed at the front. So positive 4y cubed times that by 5, that's positive 20y cubed. And then we've got 4y cubed times by minus 2y. So that's minus 8y to the power of 4. There's no like terms here though, so that's it. We leave it as that over there. Can't simplify that down any more than it is. And now it's your go. So 2 questions here real quickly for you to get through. Have a quick go, and then we'll catch up in a couple of seconds to go through the answers. Righto, let's fly through these then real quick. So with the first one there, you'll need to multiply minus 3y and 5y. So that's minus 15y squared. Then minus 3y times by 2x squared. That's minus 6x squared y. And then the minus 3y times that by minus 10y to the 4. So that's going to give me a positive and then 30y to the power of 5 now. There we go. And then for the next one, we've got 7x to the 6 times by 4, so 7 4s, we've got 28x to the 6, and then 7x to the 6 times by minus 9xy. Geez, okay, 7 9s, so that's minus 63, x to the power of 7, and then yz. And then for the next part, we've got this negative 2y cubed times that by 9, sorry, so that's minus 18y cubed. And then same thing, but we're timesing it by minus 3y this time. So that's going to be a positive 6y to the power of 4. And there we go. Nothing to simplify there. Okay, wonderful. So hopefully you got all those practice questions correct. That should be just a very quick reminder of, again, some of your GCSE material anyway. So yeah, hopefully nice and simple. Stay tuned. Lesson number 3 coming real soon. And that's where we're breaking out some fractions and simplifying that down.